I'm sorry I got you up for nothing on your day off, sir. Only we weren't sure whether it was suicide or not at first. It was the leaves that fooled us, you see. The leaves, sir. They really screwed us up. After that wind last night, they'd almost covered the girl, and we naturally thought that somebody had tried to conceal the body. I couldn't find night duty CID at the time. There was nothing else I could do but have you called out. It wasn't until after I found the bottle of tablets at her side that I... Well, you'd already left home by then, sir, and as you were coming straight here, there was no way I could get in touch with you. It was too late. I'm sorry, sir, I really am. There was nothing else I could do. What? I did do right, didn't I, sir? Calling you out, I mean. I know suicide is a uniform job, but it really did seem a bit more serious than that at first. Oh, and if you need Sergeant Cryer, sir, he's back at the station. And sorry, right here. He's taking a statement from the man that found the body. He was taking his dog for a walk, actually. The man that found her. And the dog sniffed it out. Oh, did I mention, sir, Inspector Deeping's being called out. He's going to take the case over,
Where is it, Ackland?
Sir?
The note, where is it?
The note, sir?
Yes, they always leave one. Where is it?
I don't know of any note. I didn't search the body, sir. I kept strictly to regulations. First step at the scene of the crime, everything cordoned off and nothing touched, except the bottle of tablets she was holding. Sir! First time I've seen her face properly. She looks so young. Oh, it must have been something desperate to have... I suppose it was over a man. It usually is, isn't it? Does she give a reason at all, sir?
Read it yourself.
Oh, it doesn't feel right reading a letter addressed to somebody else.
Waffling, Ackland.
To my loving brother Rick, I leave my boy George records, souvenirs and concert badges. I hope he understands. Please forgive me, Mum and Dad, for the shame
That's enough. There's parents out there, you know. Still think they got a daughter. Well, a bit screwy. But a daughter nevertheless. It's gonna rain. Keep me informed, Ackland.
Well, sir, do you want me to tell Inspector Deeping?
You know the suicide procedure. Just get on with it. Stop wasting valuable time. Look up the face.
That man's a bloody pig.
I don't know, you got to feel quite lightly. If that'd be me drag Galloway out of bed, he would have my guts for garters. Well, it must be because you're a woman.
Oh, don't you start that old nonsense. I get enough of that crap from everybody else. If you seriously think I get any different treatment, you're mistaken, Sonny Jim. Well, just look around you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean anything. I was only joking.
Yeah, well, just look around. You call this a joke? There's a stiff lying down there, a moody DI. What's happened to all the good things in life? You tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just didn't know you felt so strongly about it, that's
well,
all.
that's the trouble with you men, you don't. Oh, I'm seriously thinking about jacking it all in before it's too late. I don't want to turn into one of those hardened cows.
Put your papers in. Resign.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that, Jim. Look, you're a good copper, everyone says so.
You see, you don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Don't do anything too rash. Have a chat with Sergeant Cry. I mean, he'll put you straight. Go on. For me.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Come in. Don't your bloody people ever suss a situation out right?
I'm sorry you got lumbered with one of the lads this morning, Roy. But Ackland did right. Could have been a murder at that stage.
This was going to be my first day off in yonks. And your WPC couldn't get on that bloody phone quick enough, could she, eh? She'd have stayed on the scene for a few more minutes. She'd have figured it out straight away. Suicide, not murder.
Look, why don't you go home? You're working too many extra hours. Are you back on the fags?
Didn't buy that, just want to take roaches.
And you got that silly shirt on again, haven't you? You been out clubbing it last night? Got your brothel creepers on, have you? You look bloody awful.
You know something? You're beginning to sound like my bloody missus, do you know that?
Look, there's no need for you to be here now, is there? Hey, I can sort this lot out.
My night duty team have just gone home for the second time, and I called them back for one reason only, to give them a bollocking for not being available when this body was found. And what do they tell me? They tell me they were here all the time, upstairs. Is that the kind of sorting out you had in mind?
It's lack of communication, Roy. Now, I've had a word with the bloke on the comms desk. It happened.
Yeah, well, Ackland should have had a word with the bloke on the communications desk before pulling me out of bed. She panicked. Should have known better, Robert.
Mate.
Sorry, do you want one?
No, it's all right, mate. Cheers. All right, so she was a bit impetuous, but your mob couldn't be found at that moment, that's all, and she didn't think to check in the canteen. Right, it's one of those obvious things that anyone could overlook.
Made my men look stupid.
Oh, come off it, Roy. Look, if it had been a murder, you'd have been the first one to complain if you hadn't been called out. Plod stomping all over your ground. Now, you can't have it both ways. Now, come on, eh? Go easy on her. She's not a bad kid. She's got her annual qualification report coming up in a couple of weeks. Now, I don't want her going up for her appraisal interview thinking she's landed herself in it because of this morning. Could tip the scale, so to speak.
Frightened I might put the boot in or something.
No, just give her a bit of encouragement. Say a few kind words now and again, no matter how much it hurts.
I wouldn't mind a few kind words now and again myself.
What? I'll swear like you.